Hey everybody, what is up and welcome back to the channel. And today I've got another pair of binoculars I can't even talk, to review for you guys. So we're going to dive into these binoculars. We're going to tell you all about them. If you guys have been looking for a good solid budget pair of binoculars that won't break the bank but that will hold up, are durable, nice glass, and will just cover all the bases, and you'll really like it, maybe these binoculars will be for you. I know I really like them. So let's dive in and let's talk about them. So let's show you guys what we got here. I'm going to show you the box first. We've got what's is called TSO Optics, Trusted Sport Optics. This is the box they come in, and I've got the whole specs on the back, which is actually cool. I was going to do a whole different thing. So let's take them out. Let's show them to you guys real quick. They come with this nice soft case, which is actually really nice to have. You can put it on your shoulder, adjust it, hang it over you however you want to. They also come with covers. These covers are removable. You can actually take them off here and slide them off if you don't want them, but I don't recommend it. It's nice to have them. They also come with rear covers like this. They have the adjustable ocular for your viewing, however you want to set it up for your eyes. I usually do one click back for me, and that does good for me. These are 10 by 42 binoculars, so you're getting 10 by 42 to see out of, which is super nice. And 10 by 42s are by far one of my favorite pairs of binoculars because they're just very versatile. They're compacted. You can get a great field of view at a long distance. And I just did a review not too long ago of the Woe Sports ones, 10 by 42s and the 15 by 50s, and I did a comparison. So if you guys want to see the difference between 10 by 42 and 15 by 50, you can go check that out. I forgot to bring out the 10 by 42 Woe Sports to kind of show you those two together, but they're very similar. These are very similar to the Woe Sports ones. There's really not much of a difference except for the price of them. Right out the gate, I'll tell you, these are going $49.99 on Amazon. I will put a link down below for them. And these are very nice rubber coated, super handled. They do come with a lanyard as well that goes around here, but it's cheap. It's actually in this box. It's this little thin thing. I don't really care for those because I tend to pull them out and put them in, so I don't really need that. I usually have a thing on top here where I just pull them out, I look, and then I just drop it back in there. So it works for me. I did put a piece of 550 cord on here so I don't lose my cups when I'm doing it, which is nice. Make sure they're always attached to your binoculars so you're not looking for those. So very nice, very good looking binoculars. Very nice adjustment here. It's not too loose, not too tight, and they focus really well, which you guys are going to see. So let's read off the specs, which are actually right on the back of the box, so I don't have to actually look at this whole thing. So we're going to do the specs right here, and while I'm reading the specs off, I'll show you a few pictures that I took of the binoculars that are there. So you got 10 by power, ejectable lens, 42 millimeters, eye relief is 15 by 15 millimeters, field of view angular is 5.6, field of view feet 1,000 yards away, 294 feet. Field of view meters, 1,000 meters, 98 meters. Close focus, 8.0 meters slash 260.0, 26.0 feet. And the weight is 18.8 ounces. Key features: high definition glass, multicolored optics, roof prism, long eye relief, twisted up eye cups, tripod adaptable, which you will see that in those pictures that I was showing you guys, and they are rainproof, which means they're waterproof. They can get rained on. Rainproof means they can get rained on. I don't know if it's necessarily waterproof, but it is. They can be out in the rain, so that's a good thing because that's what you want in a pair of binoculars, especially if you're a hunter or anybody that's doing anything outdoors. You want them to be able to get wet. So that's it, and actually a pretty decent box that it comes in too, so pretty impressed with it. Now, if you guys don't know who actually makes these binoculars, it's actually Athlon Optics makes the TSO binoculars. So they are made by Athlon Optics, and that's one of the reasons why I bought them, because Athlon Optics makes some really good stuff. This is their budget line that they do, and they're very nice. Now, with that being said, I'm going to yap my little gums off while you guys watch some footage. So the first video that you guys are going to see is at almost 100 yards. It's like 98 to 100 yards depending on which thing I look at. But you're looking at my fence line of my driveway. There's a little like bridge there, and you're looking at the little fence that's at the bridge part where we have a culvert. You guys can see that. That's 100 yards away. That's giving you a good long distance view. That's about as far as I can do on my property that's open like that. I don't have anything that's over 100 yards as far as being able to give you guys like a 200-yard shot, but there's a 100-yard shot so you guys can see that. And then in the next few frames that you guys are going to watch, the next few videos, for those of you guys that are looking at animals or anything like that, these clips are going to be at 30 yards when you're looking at the deer feeder. That's 30 yards away of these birds that are all mingling around the deer feeder. And then when you guys see the video of the bird feeder, those birds are actually at about 10 yards off my back porch. So that's 10 yards and 30 yards looking at animals, so you can see the clarity of that, so you guys can compare that and get an idea of what it's going to look like close, what it's going to look like at a distance, so you guys can really see that and see what it is. I did the best I could by mounting this up on a tripod and using my camera phone and a camera mount. So now, with that being said, we'll talk about the mounts that I use. So what I did is I actually had these mounted on a tripod. I used the camera on this cell phone, and I used this camera mount right here. Now this camera mount is the next something 5, next generation 5 something blah blah blah, I can't remember what it is, but I'll put a link to it down below. This is made by Celestron. I love this thing. This has adjustable left and right, adjustable up and down, adjustable side to side. This thing is amazing. It clamps onto your things. You clamp it onto your binoculars like this. You literally take it like this, just so you guys can see. You clip it on there. Oh wait, I gotta take the cover off because I'm an idiot. So anyway, you take it onto here. You're gonna take your clamp. You want to, I usually clamp it on the left one, but you could clamp it on the right one if you wanted to. I clamp it on the left one. Then you're going to adjust this knob here. You're going to snug it down to where it locks into place, to where it's not going to fall off. Then you put your camera in, and then you can adjust up and down. Here you can go up, down. You can go up, down, left to right. You got controls right here. Here's your up and down. Here's your left and right, up and down, and stuff, pulling it away or whatever. This thing is multi-adjustable. It is amazing, and it holds on there. And you're not going to worry about it falling off, and you're not going to worry about your camera falling off, because I broke one when I was using a cheaper one because I hadn't got this one in yet, and I was trying to get some stuff done, and I actually broke my phone. So having one that actually locks on there is good. Now those mounts, that mount right there, let me put these cups back on here. That mount right there actually is about 60, it depends on when you get it, it can be anywhere from $55 to $65. It's a little pricey, but in the end, this thing is phenomenal and awesome, and I love it, and it's very sturdy and solid. It holds together really well, and I use this on my telescopes. If you guys have seen my video that I put out of filming the moon, you'll see all the shots that I got using this mount. This thing is awesome. It locks on there, and it's very easy to get your phone in and out of there, and locks in there, and you don't have to worry about anything come crashing down. But if you're too cheap to spend that kind of money, then Celestron makes a cheaper one. This is about $16. This still will screw on and mount to your binoculars. I will show you how that works real quick too, because I know people are visual. And you're going to unscrew this like this. You're going to slide it over your binocular until you get it open to where it is. Then you're going to tighten it back down like so. You're going to lock it on there, and then you put your phone in there and you can film, take pictures, whatever you want to do. But you definitely want a locking mount. Celestron makes this one as well. I will put this down below as well. So if you're too cheap to buy this, I recommend this one. At least get one like this. Don't get one that just slides on there, because they are very risky, and that's how I broke my phone. And I'm gonna tell you, with the new way they do their phones, it was a pain in the butt to get back. Now let's talk about the mount I used that goes in here. So on these binoculars, so you guys know, you can tripod mount them. Now there's a couple different mounts you can do, but I'm gonna show you this one because this one works really good. If you go look at my Woe Sports video, the Woe Sports one that I did on the Woe Sports cameras, there's another mount that has straps that go over. You guys can go watch that. I wasn't going to do that in this video, but it's a great mount as well. But this is the one I used today. And the way this works is this little cap right here unscrews, and then this will slide in here like so, and then it'll screw in there like that. And the reason why I use this one, because other ones are too thick to get in here. And the other problem that I ran into with the other ones that weren't too thick is that the stem right here of the screw was too long, so it wouldn't tighten up. Where with the Celestron one, it actually put a spacer in there. Excuse me. So it actually snugs up really good. So I would recommend the Celestron one. These run about $16. I will put a link down for that below as well, so you guys can find it. I do recommend this. This is solid metal, and this works. This mount right here works for every pair of binoculars I got, big or small. So if you're looking for that all-in-one mount, I would say the Celestron one is probably the way to go. It costs a little bit more. Yes, you can find metal ones for about $8, $9, but they're not going to fit for every binocular. With this one, has worked on every pair of binoculars I have, from 10x42s all the way up to 25x70s. So, and it's solid metal, very sturdy, and it's very easy to mount. So I would recommend that one, but it's up to you. I had to learn, about different mounts myself, and I have several. and I found this one to be the best. So I don't mind spending a little bit of money, so I have the all one that works for everything. So that just kind of covers how that works and stuff. They do make a universal one that you set on there and it has straps that go over. Those actually work really well too. I would recommend those. I actually showed that. If you go back to the Woe Sports binocular videos, you will see that mount in there. And I will put links to that mount down below so you guys can check it out. And those work for all the binoculars I have as well. So one of those two would be what I recommend. But this is what I was using today, so this is what I'm going to show you guys. Now, with that all being said, I don't have any sponsors. I have no skin in the game. I'm not trying to sell you anything. So let's just cover that. I'm just showing you binoculars that are in good budget price range that work really well for everything that I do. And I love these. And for $49.99, these things are built so well, you can't go wrong. They're super sturdy, super nice. They're actually great for looking at the stars and everything in the sky as well. I like these so much that I bought a pair for my stepson and gave them to him. He really likes them a lot. He's blown away with them. So I would recommend them. I would also recommend the Woe Sports ones that I did as well. You guys can go back and watch those videos if you want. Any one of those three are good. If you want my opinion on the Woe Sports ones versus these ones, I think they're on an equal playing level, so either one is going to be great, whichever one you decide you like better. These ones are a little bit cheaper. I think you're looking at $54 for the Woe Sports ones, where you're looking at $49.99 for this. So if you care about saving a few bucks, you can get these shipped free to your house. These are really nice, very well made, and I would definitely recommend them. So you guys can take my recommendations with a grain of salt, because it's just my opinions. This is the gear that I use. I use these every day. I use all my binoculars all the time, depending on what I'm looking at. I'm rotating through binoculars all the time. I will say this, like I said in the last video, if I had to pick one all-around binocular, if I was only going to buy one, it would probably be the 10x42s. And the reason why that is that 10 magnification allows you to hold real steady when you're looking, where once you start up in that rear magnification, you start getting more wobbly, and when you get to like the 25x70s, you have to tripod mount them, because if you try to look through those things just with your hands, it's like woo 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 woo, you'll start getting seasick. So I tripod mount any of those big ones, but the 10x42s or the 12x42s or 12x50s, 12x50 or 15x50, that 10 to 15 range is about all I go. But 10x42 is such a great, versatile, all-round package that you can see great really far off, but they're compact enough that they fit very small in your gears, so they pack really well. So in my opinion, and I said this in the last video, 10x42s are the all-around binocular for me and for what I do. That could be different for what you do. It depends on what you do. Now when I'm stargazing, I use everything from 10x42 to 25x70s. You know, a lot of times I'll use the 10x42s to kind of find something, then I'll take my 25x70s and lock onto it with those, and that's awesome. And with a pair of 25x70s, you can literally see people in the cockpit of a plane up there, which is kind of crazy, but that's a whole nother video. So anyway, that's what I got for you guys. I hope you guys like the video. I hope that helps you make a decision, an informed decision, whether you're interested in these binoculars or not. This is just the gear that I use. This is stuff that I'm using all the time, and I like to share it with you guys. I will put links down below for everything, so you can find it easy. And if you guys use those links, that does help out the channel a little bit. So I do appreciate those of you that do use the links, because it definitely helps out. And if you guys haven't seen, there is a join button down below. If you guys want to help support the channel and toss it a few bucks each month, then you can join. I post videos and other content and other pictures that I do not post on my regular videos here that you guys will see. That's kind of my little extra that I try to do for you guys that do that. There's a couple different tiers. It's up to you what you want to do, but any of that stuff will help out the channel if you decide to do it. You don't have to. You're not obligated. Whether you do or not, you know, it's okay. It just helps me be able to afford to buy more things to show you guys and showcase you guys. So anyway, that's all I got for you guys. Hope you enjoyed the video, and we will see you guys on the next one. Take care.